Good morning and welcome. I'm Karen. This is Veronica's Dreams Coaching and Tarot. Today is Saturday. Hope y'all are doing great. This is our daily reading. I have the Somnia Tarot here. I'm going to give it one more shuffle. I've been sitting here shuffling for a bit. Let's do this. Hoping I have time this weekend to finish up some of my astrological ones. I think I have 4 more to do. Crazy. Well, just be considered April readings. Okay. What do we need to do? No. What do we need to know today? Okay. Current situation. Queen of Swords. Present influence. 9 of Cups. Future influence. Knight of Wands. What to look for. Tower. Okay. Interesting. Unexpected. 10 of Pentacles. Challenge. 9 of Wands. Strength. Knight of Swords. Where does this lead? 4 of Cups. Hangman. Okay, High Priestess. Advice. Devil. 7 of Swords is at the bottom of the deck. There is just something with this card. I feel like I've seen it a lot. And it could be on personal level too, but the Devil and the Advice. Tower and the what to look for. You know, the challenge being the 9 of Wands, I'm not worried about that at all. And the energy through here is great with the 9 of Swords. The Queen of Swords in the current situation, because that just tells me that I feel like what this is saying, you're kind of looking at the past and determining how to move forward. Like it's a thought. The Queen of Swords is going to have a plan. She's going to know exactly what she wants to do, where to go, but she is a thinker. So it's not like something that you just snap your fingers and do. However, we have some snapping fingers and doing energy here. But I do feel like that's the contemplation on the past. There's something here about contemplating the past, whether it's any situation. It can be any situation. Or you're going, okay, and it could be just literally contemplating the past, like it not necessarily regarding anything specific. Okay. So this, keep an open mind here, because I'm almost getting a feeling that this is kind of like a general feeling today. Like I'm just kind of looking back. What did, but there is, like, with that 9 of Cups, there's something about like reaching dreams, and that's kind of what's making you look back. You're like maybe going, what could I have done different to reach these dreams? What can I do differently now? It's kind of like that kind of feeling I'm getting. And the 7 of Swords, though, I feel like that's the contemplation. It's what was there something that was wrong? Was there something, not wrong, but like someone maybe you feel like something was taken from you, not necessarily someone, a job, or the opportunity for a job, or maybe something happened in the past that changed your life, that you feel like in some certain way it took away some things that are keeping you from reaching your dreams. My situation, I feel like, is a little bit, it's not everyone does this, but my leukemia, I feel like, changed my life. So it's an example of that, like where something that happened out of your control or in your control, either way, but that's what you're looking at. And it's affecting how you're moving forward with your dreams. I do feel like the Knight of Wands being in the future influence is a really good energy going, you know what, I'm just going to go for it. There's something here that tells me go. So let's start doing some clarifying too, because I don't think I'm going to clarify the Queen of Swords. I think that's exactly what it is. I don't have, it's not, I just feel like, you know, you're really just putting plans into place, but looking in the past as how to do it. Um, you know, maybe even if it's just learning lessons. So tell me about the Nine of Cups and the future influence. I do want to know more about that. So here's the Nine of Cups here, overflowing energy. Again, this is an influence. So what is this telling us? I feel like, you know, you got a really good feeling here. This energy in the center of the reading feels really positive with the Nine of Cups, the Knight of Wands, even the Tower. I'm curious about it, but we'll talk about it. Let's get moving. What's the Nine of Cups, please? Two of Cups, Three of Pentacles, and the Hangman. Okay, so there may be a situation where, okay, so it's for some of you, it is a relationship because, however, it's the idea of a relationship that is equal. And I feel like that maybe there is something here that says you need to look at that differently. So there's looking at this situation from a different perspective is allowing you to see some different, you know, maybe dreams coming true. The Queen of Swords is part of this, I think, too. um I think that seeing that Two of Cups with the Three of Pentacles specifically, it's about a partnership where you feel like it's equal and not equal, and you both have the same skill set. You know how I feel about the Three of Pentacles is about um differences and things like that, and I feel like it's almost like that. How, looking at this differently now, I can see how to combine the differences here, right? In this situation, whatever that situation is to you. We have the Knight of Wands in the and I feel like this could be too, like, just looking at a situation differently. I don't know. But it has to do with a partnership of some sort. We have the Knight of Wands in the future influence. Now, Knight of Wands can be travel, it can be messages coming in. It is definitely something coming in. I feel like it's coming towards those Nine of Cups. So whatever this energy is, it's moving towards those dreams, towards those wishes. I see it as, I mean, again, it can be move, it can be travel, it can be a person. And honestly, this energy, if its energy is very uplifting, positive, energetic, move, lots of energy. Tell me more about this Knight of Wands, please, and the future influence. Nine of Pentacles, the Fool, and the Strength card. It's almost like leaving your independence here. The Nine of Pentacles to the Fool, going, you know, I have everything. Now I'm going to do something completely different. And you're going, yes, it's about your strength and that kind of thing. But I do feel like it's a reminder to, I don't know, I feel like it's just you being strong and saying, I'm going to do this. There's something fun here. I feel like there's this might be an energy of doing something fun. Anytime I see the Fool, I think, and it's not always, Fool is not always fun. I mean, sometimes it's just taking a leap of faith and doing something that's hard, not necessarily what you would consider fun. But if you take that journey as the Fool would, then it's curiosity. And then it's, even if it's not necessarily fun, you're learning, you're allowing yourself to see things from an innocent perspective, not with you know, self-built, you know, ideas already there. I can't think of the word. I need to do more writing so I can get my vocabulary back. I used to write a lot, and it helped because, you know, you look up what's the different words for this and that. Yeah. Anyway, back to the reading. It's frustrating, and too, like, this age kind of does this. I am taking lion's mane now, in hopes, because I feel like there's a lot that we can do to help with cognitive stuff the older we get. So we have the Tower and what to look for. The Tower is a sudden change. Now, I don't know if this is a tower coming in, or it's just something, or it's something to keep an eye on. There could be something that messes with your forward movement, your dreams, your Knight of Wands, your and to know that this could happen. Tell me more about the Tower. Page of Cups, Three of Pentacles again, Nine of Cups again. There is a change that's going to allow you to reach those, to reach this. Before it was the Two of Cups with the Three of Pentacles. Now it's the Page of Cups. So there will be something that comes in, maybe on offer. And the Three of Pentacles, again, back to the Nine of Cups, those go together. So this is a look for changes that can help you reach there. This is not a bad Tower. There is going to be something that happens that actually helps you reach your goals. So if it feels scary, don't get too scared, because it feels like it could really help you. Tell me about the Ten of Pentacles. We have the Ten of Pentacles in the unexpected. I mean, this is really about reaching goals for sure. Like, I'm going to try to fix my camera, guys. It goes back and forth, but maybe I'll look at it when I'm done here. I'm not that technical. I think it's just a setting, but I've got to find it. Anyway, the Ten of Pentacles is like really literally about, our home, our family. There is something here that I think surprises you. Let's find out more about this. I like it because it feels very much like reaching a goal as well. Anytime I see tens, we can talk about reaching goals. Tell me about this Ten of Pentacles, please, in our unexpected. What is this, please? The Empress. There's that Seven of Swords. And then there's the Lovers. Well, I mean, this could be like unexpected. You do like hear from someone, and like whatever you feel like was taken, it could be coming back. Now, this doesn't have to be a lover in the romantic sense. It can be, a partner, but I feel like it feels just right. So when I'm thinking about this and reading this, it feels right. It feels like I'm kind of like relieved. That's the feeling I got. And the Empress, really, that nurturing feeling coupled with that Seven of Swords, which is, I feel like this is positive. There's something that's coming back. Yeah, if you feel like there was something that was taken, even again, and I feel like it leads to a great partnership here. There's some kind of partnership building. And I think, again, I'm going back to that Queen of Swords. I feel like you're working on this. Like you're working on how to do this. So the Nine of Wands, I don't need to, there's always that challenge of when you have any kind of wand energy, and I'm looking at that Knight of Wands, or reaching your dreams, the Nine of Cups. There's always a point where, can I really keep going? Can I keep doing this? And this is just saying that this is going to happen, but you need to know you can. This will come up. It will be a challenge that, do I want to continue to move forward with this? Is this worth it? Or am I just, is it too much? So that's the challenge here. Now, the Knight of Swords in your strength is good energy. I feel like this is someone coming in or something coming in. Tell me more about this Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords kind of comes in chaotically. Okay. So this is something that is coming in chaotically. That's a positive, that even if it doesn't seem like a positive, it is. And it could be, again, like I said, with this Tower, I feel like this Tower is a positive Tower. It's the Tower of kind of shifting things to make things right again, not wrong. Tell me more about this Knight of Swords. I really feel like that. So we've got the Queen of Wands, the Page of Swords, and the Queen of Swords. Interesting. All these swords. I feel like this could be too the energy of you being able to understand what's really important to you. I see the Queen of Wands as passion, person that follows their passions and is very motivated. I see the Page of Swords as someone that really works hard on something that's really important to them. And the Queen of Swords is all of those plans that are coming into place. And once this is the energy that you um, work through and work on, you are able to move forward with whatever you want. And that's the Knight of Swords. And that's your strength, is this. The motivation, the focus with the Page of Swords, and then the plan and um the 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 energy that the Queen of Swords has brought from the very beginning. And this is a very positive energy that you're going through right now. Even if you feel like it's hard, there's something very positive about this. Now, the ending seems kind of weird to me. I've got the Four of Cups with the Hangman. I feel like what happens here is this leads you to looking at dreams differently. Now, the Four of Cups is our dreams, but I'm also reminded of, don't go blindly, but I don't think this is a warning. I think that as you are going to be moving forward with this one thought in mind. And so instead of this being a negative card, then sometimes in this deck, I feel like it's pretty negative, but I don't feel like it is. I feel like you have your dream that you want. And yeah, you're not kind of looking at anything else. What you are doing is looking at this situation differently. You're self-reflecting. You're saying, nope, this is what I want. How can I get it? And I'm going to take the time to work through it and get it. And then we have the High Priestess, which tells me that basically stop. But I'm going to say stop. But the High Priestess is about trusting yourself. I feel like this is, if you do the work, then everything works out. Again, if you don't, it won't. But and I feel like that a lot with the High Priestess too. When I see it at the end, it's not giving us an answer. It's saying it's up to you on how you want to move forward and the work that you put in. If you back off and stop working on this, then yeah, it might not happen. If you continue to work on, yeah, it probably will happen. And I think that's why it comes up at the end. But I feel like with that Four of Cups, and I'm going to clarify the Four of Cups, because I feel like that's you moving forward. This is my dream. This is what I want. This is what I'm going for, and I'm going to get it. Tell me more about the Four of Cups. I'm just going to look at it differently, though. Like, take a different stance. Tell me more about the Four of Cups. And there's that Nine of Cups. There's the Six of Wands. And there's the Knight of Cups. Absolutely, right? This is you knowing exactly what you want. And I feel like this is you moving towards your dreams. Absolutely. Nine of Cups, Six of Wands, Knight of Cups. This is absolutely good stuff. But there is something here that you will be taking a different look at with that Hangman, and that's okay. Because sometimes when a situation that we've been working on, we had the Hangman clarify something up here too. So it's very important. I think this energy is very good. Very good. Very good reading. Your advice with this reading is the Devil. It's a reminder here with the Devil to really, I think it's check out what you're tied to, understand what you're tied to, what you're not willing to let go, what you are willing to let go. This is like assessing. Do some assessment of what your attachments are, what you really want, what are your dreams. This is about doing assessment. Is this something that's healthy for me? Or is this something that's not healthy for me? What part of it's healthy? What part of it's not healthy? I think it's all about that. I don't feel like it's saying, no, don't do it. I don't feel like it's saying, yes, do it. I feel like it's making those assessments. Again, ending with this High Priestess, it's how we handle this situation in which way it's going to end up. We're getting the reading to let us know kind of the energy that we need to put into this or not put into this. And that's going to be the big thing, because your challenge is the Nine of Wands. And that is this worth it? And that's only you can answer that. So there you have your reading for today. I'm going to do the yes or no's with the Gilded Tarot. So think of a question. I'm going to pull 3 cards, yes, no's, or maybes. You can have 3 questions. You guys know how it works. Or you can pick one of the 3 cards I laid down to answer your single question. Use your intuitiveness to pick the right card, or just enjoy it. Let's see. I'm going to give it a couple shuffles here, and I want you all, you could pause it if you need to think about a question, or Um, okay. Here we go. 3 cards. Question 1. Question 2. Question 3. Strength at the bottom of the deck. Okay, it's not important. I just like to look at the bottom of the deck. Um, sorry, it took me a minute because I have to get off of this reading. Okay, so question 1. 2 of Pentacles. Overall, I got the word yes. This, I mean, if I were just to look at it, I would have said a maybe, but I got a yes. So it is a yes. So if your answer is yes, if you are saying, should I, just remember to keep things in balance, keep your balance with all your life areas, stay in check, focus on the things you need to be able to switch back and forth. That's what that card's asking you to do. The second card is the Hermit. That's a yes. If so, if your answer just yes, it's a yes. The thing with this card though is if you're as a should I, it's saying yes, but look at things deeply. Look at the details. He's got that lantern. Keep focused. Keep looking at the details. Yes, move forward with this, but don't lose your sight on what's important. Any kind of details. Don't just move forward arbitrarily. The other one is the Lovers. Someone would say this would be a maybe. I think it's a yes, and I think it's a yes because when I first looked at it, all I noticed was the sun, and that's what's happening here is this joy. It feels to me like you're being protected here. Okay, so that may be me just looking at the picture itself, but I feel like that is the Lovers, right? Yeah. I have my contacts on, so I mean I can read, but it's not the greatest eyesight. But yeah, I first saw that sun. I thought, yes. The thing with this card is all I would say is if this is a relationship question and you're wondering on the positive side of it, like, are they going to reach out? Yes, probably. If you should reach out, yes, probably. Might be a good idea. I would just say too, if this is like a should I and has nothing to do with relationship, I would say look for any kind of partnership though you can get. And I don't mean relationship partnership. Like if this is something that you should do, is there anyone else that can help you along the way? And not necessarily monetarily, but emotionally. If this is something like, should I do this? Maybe you need a little bit of an emotional boost to help keep you moving through this. So there you have your reading for today. I hope you liked it. Let me know. Take care. Have a beautiful day.